What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Jones Edition. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another episode of Jones Edition. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I am going to plan on making my videos post once a week for now on Sundays, so you guys will know when I'm going to post. It's been busy. I want to eventually go to a 2-a-week schedule, but I'm going to start with a 1 video a week schedule and see how it goes. Going to be fixing the windshield today. I've been wanting to fix this little crack. See it right there. Bought me a kit a while back. I got a package in the mail. I said I was going to show you the package. I haven't even had time to deal with the package. I did already install one of the pieces that came in the package. Check it out. So I bought me a little battery operated dome light. I don't have a sound bar in my Jeep at all that has a light at all. I would probably have disabled the light feature anyways, but it's really nice getting the kids in and out at nighttime, seeing the buckles. I'll try to get a clip of the video, a night video for you. See how bright it is here at night. It actually does pretty well. I think it was around like $14, something like that. I plan on putting one on that roll bar over here and one above the driver's side as well, and maybe even some on the back. I mean, they're fairly cheap. I don't know. Eventually I want to do some type of hardwire system where I have it like LED strips routed to the battery, some type of fuse system. There's not a lot of video content out there that shows you how to do that kind of stuff. Wiring, especially to the car battery, I want to make sure I do it right. So I'm going to do a little bit more research. In the meantime, the battery light is going to do just fine. And I love it. It's nice. Since going from no dome light at all to something is really nice. I'll put a link in the description below if you would like to know where I bought it. I bought it from Amazon, but I'll put the link in the description for you. The only other item that I got in my package was this Rain-X windshield repair kit. Saves time and money, it says, and it had really good reviews. So we're gonna give it a shot here. I don't know, I've never used one before, so I'm gonna try to read these, instructions. I've watched a couple of videos on other people doing it. It seems pretty simple, and they all seem the same, where you put the kit over top of the crack, fill it in, and then leave it sit for a little bit. Hopefully I have time to kind of fix it here and keep it out of the rain for a little bit. Let's get started. All right, so the first step, it says you need to put this suction cup device over the crack and make sure you don't cover up any of the cracks. The good thing about my crack on my windshield, it's very, very small. I don't want it to get bigger. Probably be just fine, but I would rather fix it now before it gets any bigger. The example they show in the instructions shows like a pretty big crack. It says you can remove the loose debris with a little razor they gave you. I don't have any loose debris, so that's good. And then once you put it on there, you gotta screw in this little thing right here. This is where you fill up the glass repair inside. We'll give it a shot. So once the resin is in, you got to put that screw cap on to kind of force that resin down the chamber tube into where the rubber mouth is, and it actually forces that mouth to open a little bit bigger. Once that settles in a little bit, you're supposed to wait 4 to 6 minutes. So I'm gonna let it go for another couple minutes or so. After that's done, it doesn't look like the mouth is actually covering the whole crack. Let me take you inside and show you. You can see where the crack kind of continues on just a little bit off to the side, and it actually does that on the other side as well. It kind of just goes off the side here and here. The main part of the crack is in the middle, but there's a little bit of process to when you take this off. I'll tell you here in a second. So once you pop off the applicator device, they give you several of these curing papers here. I think you're supposed to not really leave it. Once you take the applicator off, you're supposed to put a drop of the resin back on the damaged area and put this curing paper on top of it and allow it to dry for another 5 to 10 minutes. I'm hoping that process will fill in the rest of the cracks. And once it's all said and done and dry, you're supposed to take the razor blade at a 90-degree or 45-degree angle, take all the excess off, then you're supposed to put it in the sunlight. Of course, it's pretty much snowing and sleeting outside and cloudy, so I picked the wrong day to do this. So what I'm going to do is just leave it in the garage here for a little bit of time and then let it dry completely. So we'll see what happens. So when I took the applicator off, it started dripping straight down my windshield. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be a lot more dry, but the rag actually cleaned up the excess pretty well. It definitely looks different than it was. It looks different already. So I'm hoping that this next step with a curing paper added more resin to it and then letting it dry for another 5 minutes or so kind of helps it change even more. But I'm already pretty happy with it so far. It does look better, and as long as it doesn't spread any bigger than it was, then I'll be pretty happy. I'm gonna let it go for another 5 minutes and I'll let you know. All right, so I'm finished now. Definitely is better than it was. It's hard to tell. All right, you're supposed to put the windshield, once you finished it, out in the sun and some UV lights or ultraviolet lights to let it cure. I cannot do that today. It's pouring down rain now. I got it dry and I think it's gonna be okay. It's definitely less noticeable. You can still notice it. It's not like it advertised where it just kind of disappears and goes away completely. There's definitely still a mark there, but I feel better about it because I feel like it's filled in now. You can barely even tell that there's anything there. I rubbed my finger across it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't spread. I think it's going to prevent it from spreading any farther. So that's the good news. That's what I was mainly concerned about. It is kind of aggravating that you can see it. It's like right on the driver's side window, and I can just see it as plain as day as I'm driving. I constantly think I hit a bug or like there's water on it. It's aggravating. I think that Jeep actually already had the windshield replaced on it. Kind of stinks that it might have to be replaced again down the road, but whatever. Just a couple things I wanted to get done and show you guys about the dome light that I bought. It's a cheap little dome light, the repair kit. Hope you liked today's video. If you ever used one of those kits, you kind of know the process of how it works. If you haven't used one, I recommend them. They're not going to fix your window perfectly, but they're going to help you have a little bit of peace of mind, and it's going to help it some. Definitely is a plus. Every Sunday I'm going to have an upload for a while. I will let you know when I plan on going to 2 a week schedule, and I'm going to have certain days where I'm going to have it scheduled. So I'll always have a Sunday video. I'll try to add a midweek video sometime down the road, but right now I want you guys to know, I want my viewers to know that I'm going to have a video every week at a certain day, around a certain time, but at least it's going to be on a Sunday, and hopefully you guys can just know when to expect the next Jones Edition video. Let me know if you like that, if you like Sundays. I think Sundays are kind of chill days for most people. Sunday afternoon, probably an upload then. You guys can watch it, get your little Jones Edition fix. Hopefully you like that. I appreciate each one of you for watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. See you.